Hi, welcome to my cooking show. Do you like food? So do I. Today we'll be making Swedish meatballs, my style. This is a super easy recipe that you can do at home by finding your ingredients at your local neighborhood Walmart. You got some beef broth, parsley, flat, an onion, some Parmesan cheese, Worcestershire sauce, no one knows how to say that, some breadcrumbs, non-seasoned, we'll season them later, some ginger, oregano, and garlic to season, salt and pepper, an egg. You got your egg noodles, your ground beef, your olive oil, and then your milk. Now let's go over what you need. You're gonna need a big bowl to mix your meatballs in. You're gonna need this little ice cream scoop looking thing to make your meatballs, unless you're crazy. Then you're gonna need something to cut with. And then you're gonna need a really big bowl, one pot for all of it. Now we're gonna season our breadcrumbs. You need half a cup of plain breadcrumbs, half a teaspoon of some granulated garlic. Boom. Then you're gonna need half a teaspoon, or not that much, of some oregano. Boom. Then you're gonna put a lot of ground ginger, because we love ginger. About half a teaspoon. Boom. Next, we're gonna finely dice this onion to use it in our meatballs. We wanna do just real thin slices, just like this. Now it's time to make our meatballs. First, you're gonna add the onions that we just finely chopped. Beautiful. Now we're gonna add this meat. Even better. Next, our nicely seasoned breadcrumbs. All of that in there. Then we're gonna add an egg. Boom. Beautiful. Now we're gonna add some of the pepper and then just a little bit of the salt. Now we're gonna mix this meat. You just wanna do a nice gentle folding technique until all that meat and bread and egg and onions are just all nice and together. Now we're only using a pound of meat here because you don't really need that much meat. It'll make a lot of food, trust me. And the seasoning is really just a taste. So there's no direct amount of how much you need to put. Step one, to start making these meatballs, cold water on your hands. This is so the meat will stick into perfect meatball form. Step two, we're not going to make these meatballs Italian style, but Swedish style, meaning we use a little scooper. So you just want to get about enough meat to make a nice tiny little meatball, and then roll that all together until you get something like this. Muy bien. And here, just get a little close up of how we're doing this. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. Time to pour some olive oil in the pan and get it heating up. Now you want to pour just enough to where you can cover the entire bottom of the pan, and then turn that fire to about medium high. Now, as a safety reminder, always be careful when handling heat. Not that the grease is heated up, let's start adding our meatballs. Oh yeah. After a few minutes, you're going to want to flip these meatballs over so they can cook on both sides. They should be looking something like this. Now that the meatballs are all brown, let's start adding the sauce. We want to add about 2 cups of milk. And then you're going to add 2 cups of the beef broth. Next, you're going to add some of this Worcestershire sauce. And you're going to let that simmer for a little bit until it starts boiling. Once your broth and cream mixture is starting to boil, you want to turn it down to a simmer and add 4 cups of egg noodles. It should be about this consistency when you're done. You know, if it's too liquidy, you can reduce it down. If it's too thick, you could always add some more milk and water. Now that we have this salsa boss done, it's time to add some Parmesanio cheese. You're gonna want to add about a cup of this Parmesan cheese. Now you're gonna want to stir that in. Now after you add the cheese, we're gonna add some parsley for flavor and color. Let's start chopping this mug up. After you finish chopping up the parsley, you could add it in. What do you know about tiny green leaves, hater? Perfection. And there you go. That's my easy to make Swedish meatballs. I'll see you next time.